Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about how a motion graph can tell a story, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to draw a graph. I want it to go maybe 7 spaces this way and maybe, I don't know, 8 spaces this way, okay? Just make it pretty sizable. So across the bottom here, well, hang on a second. I'm going to make this a little bit darker so you can see it. Miss Ross, you need to get yourself organized. I know. All right, so we're going to draw a line going this way and draw a line going this way. All right, so Miss Ross, what goes at the bottom? Always. Time goes at the bottom because time marches on. So I'm going to label the bottom. This is at this. This is 0. This is after 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And I'm going to do one more, 9. So time is marching on. All right. And then going up the side, I'm going to write distances. Okay. So distance always goes up the side because time marches on and distance is going to be shown on this side. So on this side, I'm going to write 1 mile, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. So I am going to tell you a story and we're going to draw it on the graph. And the title of this story is called hashtag running from a bear. Running from a bear. This is going to be a graph showing you about running from a bear. All right. So this is, let's just call this Miss Schaefer. This is Miss Schaefer, okay? And Miss Schaefer starts off, she's at 0 seconds and she's gone 0 miles. So here is Miss Schaefer when she starts off. She hasn't gone anywhere and time has not started yet. Okay, so she starts walking and she's walking 1 mile per minute. Okay, 1 mile per minute. Time is marching on. 1 mile per minute. She keeps on walking. After 2 minutes, she's walked 2 miles. Okay, and I know some of you are thinking that's really fast, but just go with me on this. Okay, but then she hears something. She freezes, and from 2 seconds to 3 seconds and 3 seconds to 4 seconds, she does not move. Okay, so right here, she was walking at a constant rate and then she froze. She did not move. And then she saw it. She saw the bear. And so then she started shooting up straight as fast as she can. She is running so fast, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. So from 4 seconds to 6 seconds, she covered all of that. She ran 5 in those 2 seconds. So here she was running 1 mile, I don't even know how to say it, 1 mile a minute, 2 miles a minute. And then she froze, saw the bear, and took off. And then she got behind a tree and she stopped again and stayed there and hid. But remember, time is marching on. Okay, so let's label this. This is walking. And this is constant. She is walking at a constant speed. And then she froze. She heard the bear, she saw the bear, and she froze. And then, okay, so we've got that she was walking at a constant speed, then she froze, and then she took off. This is your gas pedal. She took off, running. This is your gas pedal section. And then she got behind a tree and she hid. So she didn't move again. But the whole time is marching on. Okay, just because Miss Schaefer decided to freeze and then hide does not mean that time doesn't keep going. The graph keeps moving. Okay, Never is going to go backwards. So she's walking at a constant speed, then she froze, then she took off running, and then she hid behind a tree. Okay, so this is the story of Miss Schaefer running from a bear. All right, let's do another story. This one, we are going to call this the Who Won story. Who won? All right, draw your graph. Always the same. So we're going to draw here. I'm going to do it dark. You're going to have your X and your Y axis, okay? Across the bottom is always going to be that time marches on. Time is always at the bottom. And up the side is going to be the distance, always up the side. Time and distance. All right, so you guys have all heard the story of the turtle and the hare, right? Always heard the story of the turtle and the hare. So let's say that the turtle and the hare are running a 7-mile race. So this is mile 1 because distance is up the side. Sorry, this is 0. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7. Okay, so the first person to get to this line up here, I'm gonna highlight that line. First person to get to this line right up here is going to be the winner because the yellow is the finish line. I'm going to write it right here. This is the finish line. Okay. All right. So the first person to get there is going to win. So let's start with the hare. Okay. The hare is the rabbit, and we all know the story of the turtle and the hare. They both start off at the starting line right here, okay? And the turtle takes off running really fast. Pew! He goes straight up, takes off running really fast, right? And then he decides to sit down and have a snack for a little while, and he takes a nap. Then he comes out and he decides to take off running again. Pew! Passes the turtle again. And then he decides to take a little rest for a little while. And then he decides to try to start running at the end. But unfortunately, he tries to take off running at the end. But unfortunately, our turtle has done this. Here's our turtle. Our turtle has he ran at a constant speed the whole time. So who was the wiener chicken dinner? It was the turtle. Even though he didn't run in fast spurts like the hare, he finished first. Miss Ross, how do you know he finished first? It looks like they both got there, but watch. This is one hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And if you look, the turtle got to the finish line in 7, and the hare got to the finish line in 8 1/2. So the hare lost. Even the turtle got there first because he did it in less amount of time. So here's our turtle. Here's our turtle. He was constant. He never gave up. He was traveling at the same, slow and steady is what they call it. Okay. And then the hare went run really fast and stop, run really fast and stop. And then, and then it didn't matter how fast he ran at the end, the turtle won. Okay. So we are going to call this hashtag slow and steady wins. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. So what I want you to understand about this is that these graphs can tell a story. This is the story of Miss Schaefer taking a walk in the woods at a constant rate, freezing when she sees a bear, taking off running and hiding behind a tree. This is the story of the turtle and the hare he runs at a constant steady speed and wins the race compared to the rabbit who speeds up, stops, speeds up, stops. The turtle wins the race. All right. Love you. Bye.